Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you never miss stories like this. It started on a Friday evening that felt completely normal at first. I believed we'd be spending another quiet night together, just the two of us, unwinding as usual. Yet there was a strange tension I couldn't shake. For weeks, Lauren had felt far away. Her smile seemed forced, her laughter delayed, and her focus always somewhere else. Messages went unanswered for long stretches, and our talks felt empty. I kept telling myself it was just stress, maybe exhaustion from work, hoping it was a temporary phase. But that evening, her agitation was impossible to ignore. I could feel she was keeping something from me, something she was about to act on, and I knew I'd be powerless to stop it. Not long after, the truth came out. She had made a decision that cut deeper than I ever expected. Lauren chose to meet another man, convinced that a short-lived affair would give her the excitement, spark, or joy she felt was missing with me. She later referred to it as a harmless little escape. But when she admitted it, I could already see that the thrill she imagined had turned into something else entirely. There was a nervous tension in her, a mix of guilt and anticipation that couldn't be hidden. My heart dropped as the reality settled in. Everything we had built, the trust, the time, the shared life, all of it now hanging by a thread because of one reckless choice she believed would make her feel alive. When she came back home that night, the change in her was immediate. The confidence she once carried had been replaced by tight, uncertain movements, hesitant steps, and a flash of panic in her eyes. She had pictured returning with pride, thinking I'd either barely notice or maybe even admire her boldness. Instead, she was met with my quiet, controlled silence. Just my presence alone reflected disappointment, pain, and a firm sense of authority. The entire space shifted. What used to feel light and familiar now felt heavy, weighed down by everything left unsaid and the reality of what she had done. I didn't confront her right away. I didn't shout or demand explanations. There was no scene, no dramatic outburst. I allowed her to sit with her actions and feel their weight. Every uneasy glance, every stiff movement, every strained smile only deepened her awareness. She had thought she could twist the story, brush it off as harmless fun, and walk away untouched. But it became clear to her fast, this wasn't a game anymore. My calmness forced her to face the truth head-on. The choice she made carried consequences far beyond what she ever imagined, and those consequences arrived without delay. Regret hit her hard. The excitement she had chased dissolved, replaced by shame, fear, and a rising wave of panic. I stayed composed, letting silence express what words couldn't. Each measured moment revealed the seriousness of her mistake. She tried to speak, stumbling over excuses in an attempt to soften the damage, but nothing landed. The confidence she left with disappeared completely, giving way to anxiety and the painful realization that this wasn't something she could undo. What she thought would be thrilling had turned into a disaster. Her face pale, her hands unsteady, her voice weak. I saw it all. The fear, the humiliation, and the dawning awareness that betrayal leaves scars no pleasure can erase. She had imagined a secret moment that would make her feel powerful and desired. Instead, she faced a quiet reality that stripped away every illusion. Some mistakes carry a weight no one expects until it's too late. I didn't need to accuse her or raise my voice. My steady presence said everything that needed to be said. At last, I spoke, my tone controlled and deliberate, each word heavy with meaning. "You thought this would make you happy," I said, letting the silence stretch. "But happiness built on lies is never real, and the consequences come fast." Her lips parted, but no words followed. She had believed she could control everything, that she could slip back into normal as if nothing had changed. Instead, she stood face to face with calm resolve, honesty, and the truth she tried to avoid. By the end of that night, Lauren had no words left. Her reckless pursuit of excitement had collapsed into regret, shame, and deep reflection. She finally understood that no fleeting pleasure could replace the respect, trust, and love we had spent years building. My restrained response made every consequence crystal clear. She was forced to see her actions for what they were and recognize the importance of accountability. For the first time, she realized impulse comes with price, and real strength often lies in facing the aftermath of your choices. That night changed everything between us. Her rushed decision and instant remorse became a moment neither of us would forget. The silence, the shock, and humiliation reshaped our connection, pushing her to confront the damage she caused. And I came to understand something just as powerful. Strength isn't found in rage or loud confrontation. It lives in patience, control, and allowing someone to fully experience the results of their own mistakes. That night left her without words, but it also left us with a clearer view of trust, boundaries, and how fragile decisions can be when made in moments of selfish desire.